Okay, in this section we are working with reports and dashboards for Lightning experience. And the first section we are working on is create reports with the report builder. And the objectives here are to use the drag and drop report builder, explain the value of using filters, cross filters, and filter logic, and to create a report. So the introduction here is a brief of using the report builder, selecting a report type, using filters, the different types of filters, and this will all make much more sense once you read through everything. And for the challenge here, the situation is that Ursa Major Solar updated the website last year, and we need to know how many leads are coming in via the web. So we will start by clicking reports. So you'll see here on the right hand side is a drop down for reports if you click on more, and that's because my screen is not full screen. You'll see here what used to be in the more tab was now replaced. Reports was on the top list of options, so they're both the same thing. So access reports and click on new report, and this report type is leads, so we click on the left hand side leads, select again on the right and click create. And the report name is web leads, so I'll copy and paste that at the top left for web leads. That's now the report name. And the next step is to make the range all time, so we select filters, click on create date, and under range it's currently set up as a custom range, but we're going to select that and click all time. Click apply. Now we have much more report results, and we need to include 3 fields, which are lead owner, lead source, and rating. So for purposes of Trailhead, I'm going to remove everything except the 3 fields that are asked for. You'll see our report results are changing now because we are not including so much data. And I'm going to go ahead and rearrange these so that I can see it more clearly. You can rearrange by clicking and dragging. So you'll see we now have lead owner, lead source, and rating. And in the report, those are the 3 fields. And we're going to add a filter. So we go to filters, select the add filter search option, and we're going to say lead source with operator equals to web. And now all of our lead sources are only filtered by web. So this would eliminate any leads that came in through phone or even by email or by word of mouth. So the report name is already filled in as web leads because we did that at the very first step. You can create the report name at the top left or as you move through. So we selected saving to any folder. And we're going to run the report. And there's not many results, only 7, but you could see how helpful this would be if we have thousands of results. You can filter through different reports this way. So now we're checking the challenge. Okay, we completed the assessment. Moving on to the next one, which is format reports. So the learning objectives for this section is to describe report formats, namely tabular, summary, and matrix, and we're going to create a matrix report. So the information here is all related to the different types of reports, so this will all become much more clear once you take the time to read through and go through these. And the purpose of this video, once again, is only to get credit for Canvas. So we are moving down to the challenge. So our COO wants to see a report formatted so he can see at a quick glance which cases are new, working, escalated, and closed. So we're moving back to the Reports app, clicking on New Report, and the report type is Cases. So under Search Report Types, I'm just going to click here and type in Case, and then we can select Cases, followed by Continue. The report name is Case Status, so I'm going to, at the top left, copy and paste Case Status. And the next step is to make the range all time, so I'm going to Filters, and the open date, I'm confirming that the range is already all time. We don't have a custom range already built, so that step is now complete. And we have to include key fields, which are case owner, subject, and account name. So I'm rearranging these so I can see it more clearly. I'm getting rid of any fields and columns that are not requested for this challenge. Now we are grouping by status. So in the group row, I'm typing in status and selecting it, and you'll see now that our report is more easily viewable. It's grouped into cases that are new and cases that are closed, so you can quickly see at a glance. And we are going to save the report in any folder. So our name is already populated because that was the first step that we did. If you didn't name your report at the very beginning, this is a place where you can name the report. And the folder is currently private reports, which is fine because we can save the report in any folder. Now we're going to check the challenge. Assessment complete. We're ready for the next section. So the next section is visualize your data with a Lightning dashboard builder. And the objectives here are to explain the difference between report charts and dashboards. And we are going to create a dashboard and underlying report. So the information here is all related to creating a dashboard. Salesforce has really great dashboards. You can create them by using drag and drop options. Here contains instructions on how to create the dashboard, different dashboard types, explains what a dynamic dashboard is, which in summary, different viewers on your team see different dashboard results for security purposes. You also create charts in this section. And moving down to the challenge, we are creating an opportunities report and adding it to a dashboard. So our top salesman at Ursa Major Solar wants a dashboard related to opportunities. So our first step is to create a report named Opportunity Stages. So we are clicking on More and starting under Reports. Click New Report. And we're going to click on the left-hand side Opportunities, select it, and click Select again. So our report name is Opportunity Stages, where I'll copy and paste on the top left side. We're setting the range to all time. So we currently have a fixed range of current fiscal quarter, and we're changing it to all time. So now we have specific fields that we need to select and include in this report, which are opportunity name, opportunity owner, and we're grouping it by stage. So we will remove any fields or any columns that are unnecessary for this Trailhead challenge. We'll start so it's easier to see. We'll rearrange the items that we need at the top. Opportunity name, opportunity owner, and get rid of everything else. And now we will group, type in stage and select stage. So here now we see the different types of stages, the opportunity names and owner is for our opportunities. And we are going to save this dashboard in any folder. I'm sorry, save this report in any folder. The name is already pre-filled. Click Save. So now we're going to create a dashboard with the name Big Deals. So we will click on the top next to Reports, should be Dashboards. Now we are in the Dashboards app. We will click New Dashboard. Copy and paste the name, Big Deals. We will save this dashboard in any folder. Click Create. And we are adding a component and selecting the report. So we click the plus blue option plus component. Click Opportunity Stages. So we are ensuring the name of the report is correct, Opportunity Stages. We're going to display this as a donut chart. So we select the donut chart option and click Add. Now we have to save and refresh this at least once. And the refresh can be done in your browser. So I'm clicking the refresh button. And now checking the challenge. So our assessment is complete. Now we're ready for the next section. Okay, we are now going to do extend your reporting strategy with App Exchange. And here the learning objectives are to find free reports and dashboard packages in App Exchange, install reports and dashboard package from App Exchange, and how to modify the content that you download from App Exchange. So scrolling through here, you'll learn how to modify reports, and modify dashboards. And moving down to the challenge. So we are going to download a dashboard pack from App Exchange and insert it into our playground. And for this, you'll need your username and password within Trailhead. Now, before we jump anywhere, understand that this is different than the login you sign in with to access Trailhead. So we just clicked on the link there. Dashboard pack for sales, marketing, and service. I'm opening it in a new tab. And here, this is what an app looks like inside the App Exchange. You have information to read about it. There are reviews, product information. So we'll click Get It Now, and we'll click Log In. So this is where it gets a little tricky.
and you're going to have to really closely follow these steps in order to install the App Exchange app into your Trailhead Playground. We will click on Install in Production, confirm and install. First, you have to agree to the terms and conditions. Now it brings you to a login. So this is where I was saying it gets tricky. This is not the same login that you use to access Trailhead. So what I'm going to do is open my Trailhead Playground and go to the gear cog icon and select Setup. And I got an email related to downloading the dashboard pack. So we're in Setup. We click the Users drop down, then select Users, and you click on your name. Then you click Change Password. So give yourself a new password. And again, we went to Users and selected your name inside the Trailhead Playground. Now you click on Change Password. So give yourself a password that's easy to remember. And this is only giving access to the Trailhead Playground. So this is not going to change your password information to log into actual Trailhead. So I gave myself an easy password to remember, and we're going to highlight and copy the username, not your email, but the username. And I'm just going to go ahead and refresh the login. So you paste the username from your Trailhead Playground into that login page we had open and re-enter the new password you just created. So now what this does, you can click, I do not want to register my phone. What we did here was we connected the App Exchange app that we are installing to be installed directly to the Trailhead Playground. So once you receive the installation complete web page, you click done and you are taken to your setup of installed packages. So this is where you find all of the apps and packages that you download within your Salesforce instance. So now that we have it downloaded, we see it there, dashboard pack, and you may have gotten an email confirmation of the download. You do not have to click the email. So now our next step is to clone a dashboard pack that we just installed. So we're going to click the app launcher, the colorful box at the top left, and we're going down to find the dashboards app. Click all dashboards. And the one that we are going to use for Trailhead here is the account and opportunity data quality. So we click on the very first one. Now, this is the pre-built dashboard pack that we just installed. We click edit and edit. And again, we're back at the dashboard. So we'll click edit and edit. Now we're going to add a filter. For billing city. add filter value equals London is the prompt in Trailhead Challenge. Apply and add. And we click save. And done. And now if we go back to the account information, what I realized I had done here is I had not cloned for the new My Account and Contact dashboard. So I did those steps in the wrong dashboard. So what you have to do is clone the one dash account contact and opportunity data quality dashboard. And you do that by saving as a new dashboard and name it this My Account and Contact dashboard. I'm sorry these instructions have a small step skipped, but what we did was we still went and clicked edit the dashboard. We refreshed and saved this, and now we're checking the challenge. So what I did wrong there was I did not set the dashboard to equal London. And unfortunately for this Trailhead challenge, the equals London has no results, but that's what the challenge is asking for. You'll see here I went back to all, and there's a lot of pretty data, but when we go to equals London, there's no data, but that's what the Trailhead is asking for. So if you can imagine, we had the billing city equal to London, and if there was business in London, then this data would be filled out. So again, the only thing that this video missed was cloning the My Account and Contact dashboard, but you do that by saving as the dashboard, the very first one. Thank you.